Good day and welcome aboard, everyone. My name is HarleyTrek and these are the voyages. I hope today finds you well, my friends. I am what the crap are you doing? I was about to say I was operational across the board, but I think I just wet my pants a little bit. Oh well. All better. But it is a beautiful Sunday, almost noon o'clock. It is a lovely 65 degrees. And the rains have departed. The drought is gone officially. And we're looking at good weather for the next few days. And I am trying to remedy my case of Bicus interruptus. Spend some quality time with my old pal here. Had a bit of an issue week before last. Some of you know already. But I go to climb on board to go to work one morning. Clicked him up into neutral and I couldn't roll him back out of the garage. And I'm going, what the hound dog is going on? Hello, look at that big bird. Usually I don't bother switching the ignition on until I'm back out of the garage and ready to fire it up. So I'm going, I think I'm in neutral. So I click it on. Yeah, I'm in neutral. So I climb off. And my rear tire is about as flat as a flipping pancake. And it was just fine the day before. I rode him the day before. So I cussed and grumbled a little bit and took the cage, and when I got home that evening I discovered a nail in the tire. And it was right in the crease of a tread. It wasn't on the face of it. I'm going, well, crap, because I had, you know, it's a new tire. It's, you know, 4,000 miles, and it's a I didn't want to have to buy a new tire. So I chatted with Ride and Country a bit about it, and perhaps Mario, two-wheeled rider, as well. I do not remember. About what I should do and whether I should plug it, patch it, do whatever. And you know, I could have plugged it to get it to where I could get it patched, and that was going to be my plan. So just to see what kind of leak it was, I pumped it up that evening and watched and come back the next afternoon. I didn't ride the bike, and it had lost. I pumped it up to its recommended 40 psi on the rear, and it lost half of it over 24 hours. So I'm going, well, idiots. I mean, he had a nice ass, but I wouldn't want him on my fairing. Anyway, long story short, I decided to ride it to the dealer. See if I can make it to the dealer, 20 miles away. I put my plug kit, made sure my plug kit was in the saddlebag, and my DC air compressor. Plugged that in, threw that in as well, and off I went. Well, I made it to the dealer okay. Told them what was going on. So they put it up on the rack, and it took them like it took like 3 hours to get this thing back and done. And I'm going, good Lord, how long does it take to patch a tire? Because I wanted to patch it. I didn't want to plug it. So he comes to me and you're ready? And I'm going, well, okay, it's about damn time. And I go to sign the papers, and I'm signing the papers, and the little thingy down there said replace rear tire. I'm going, you replaced the rear tire? He said, yes. He said, that'll be $50. $50? He said, yep, you've we pulled up your record, and you have tire and wheel on your extended service plan, and it's a $50 deductible. I went, well, why did you just patch it? He says, we do not want to take that risk. If we patched a tire on a motorcycle and it failed, then you would be my new boss. So I kind of laughed. Well, you got a point there. Longer story short, 50 bucks and I got a new tire. So theoretically, for the next 6 years, should I damage and or destroy a tire or wheel, it's a $50 deductible and it will be replaced. And I know there's the upfront cost for that, but that gives me a nice little warm fuzzy down deep in my heart. And while I was there, look who I bumped into. Yes, it's old Betty. I was roaming around out front, and a glint of black cherry caught my eye, and there she was in all her glory. So I spent the next 15 minutes wandering around asking couples, because there were 2 helmets on the bike. Excuse me, do you have a, I got lots of weird looks and what have you, but I finally found the couple that had bought Betty. Introduced myself as the guy who had owned the bike previously, and we chatted for a bit. They were nice folks. Turns out that they were not the people that... There was one other dude that was in between my ownership and their ownership. Okay, are you going to keep a straight line, or am I going to run you over? Oh, it's just one of you. That's how you're supposed to behave. And he, the guy that bought, I need to get off this road. The guy that bought Betty right after me, right after I traded her in, kept her for maybe a month or 2 and then brought her back. I don't know if he traded her or decided that I don't want it and tried to get out of her, or sold her back. I don't know the details. They didn't know either. But what I did notice is that looking at her, that her grips had been changed to stock grips. I had the Harley upgraded grips on board, and he pulled the Daymakers, the 3 Daymakers out and put incandescent fixtures back in. And I asked this fella about that. He says, well, when I bought the bike, this is the way it was. He said that I happened to run into the fella after I bought the bike, and he offered to sell me the Daymakers for $600. So I'm thinking, you lousy low-down piece of scum. I don't know what that fella was going through, but I'm glad Betty didn't stay with him very long. This couple, about my age, but he's about twice my size, he said they love the bike. they're getting a lot of miles in and really enjoying the ride. And I said, well, she's a great bike. You'll love her. And I gave them my name. I said, you know, if you've got any questions, contact me through the dealer, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. And that was that. So got a new tire. I'm still working on getting it scrubbed in. And met an old friend. Maybe made a couple of new friends. And that's what it's all about, boys and girls. So until next time, ride 'em if you got 'em, and live long and prosper.